Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Wavy and this is just Wavy Media. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me again today. You will see from the title of this video that this is what I'm calling the California haul. So we've got stuff from the Disneyland Resort, stuff from the Funko store, and stuff from Warner Brothers, I think, and then also the Ghirardelli studio store in Hollywood. So we're going to look at some of the stuff that I brought back from my recent trip. So I have 2 bags of things over there and a little bit more around the place that are for those giveaway winners and for Christmas gifts for people. They are, I'll show you the first item that I have and you can see, so they're these bags, so like this one from Galaxy's Edge. So this is the first thing I'll show you, which is from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. It is one of the reusable bags. You've got Black Spire Outpost and the Falcon and Onaka's transport solutions on this side. It says Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. You've got the Falcon, you've got R2, and you've got Black Spire Outpost, and it says Landing 2019. When I was there in 2019, they were giving out Disney Castle bags. They didn't have specific Galaxy's Edge themed bags, so it was nice to see they are in existence now, that there are, because it was a little bit like, takes you out of the immersiveness of Galaxy's Edge when you ask about Disneyland and they've heard of it but they don't know what it is, but then they hand you a bag from the, you know, whatever shop, and it has the Disney Castle on it, and you're like, well, this needs to be a bit better, Disney, and they've done a little bit better with the introduction of those bags, though they do still give out the Disney Castle bags in Galaxy's Edge as well. Okay, so you've seen a bag, but let's really start with a bag of pins. This is literally just pins. So if you don't like pins, you can skip ahead. I'll try and put a timestamp there so you don't have to watch all the pins. If you do like pins, that's good because I've got lots of them. That one is a gift, so I'm not going to show you that one, but I will show you the rest of them. Okay, so the first pin I got, not the first one that I bought, but the first one that has come out of the bag on this trip, is this one from Aladdin. So you've got Aladdin, the Genie, Jafar, and Abu. Yeah, and Abu here on this pin. And this one was yellow. I don't remember how much yellow is in the parks anymore. Is that $9.99 or maybe $12.99? It's pin on pin, isn't it? So it's probably a bit more expensive. I did also go to the studio store in Hollywood and I picked up this pin, which is like a sketch of Mickey. And then this one is also from there, which is Mickey as a director. So I got those 2 pins in Ghirardelli, the studio store in Hollywood. Then I had to pick up a Festival of the Holidays limited edition pin. So this was from Festival of the Holidays in Disney's California Adventure. It actually does say Disney's California Adventure on it just there. I don't know if you can see that. So they weren't using the same one for the Festival of the Holidays in Orlando. It is its own one. This is a limited edition of 4,000, so relatively big. It is pin on pin. Both Pluto and Mickey are pin on pin, which is nice. And obviously I was there for that event, so I had to get a Festival of the Holidays one. Then I also, in my video from day 1, which I will link above, I went to Scum and Villainy Cantina and I got that blue and green milk that they had there. So I picked up their pin while I was there too. And the next pin I got is actually a pin set and it made me laugh a lot. So on this side it's got Ariel and it says How I Think I Sing. And then on this side it's got Pumbaa and it has What Everyone Else Hears. So I thought that was very funny and I wanted that for my pin collection. Another limited release pin from an event. This is the pin that they had for Marius Knights at Disneyland. So I was at the second of the Marius Knights and decided I should get the Marius Knights pin to commemorate that event. I was hoping to get one to put into one of the giveaway boxes, but they would only sell one per person, so I could not. Back in the studio store in Hollywood, I got this generic kind of El Capitan Disney studio store Ghirardelli kind of marquee thing with Mickey and Minnie on it, to remember that I had been there. And in the same place, this is the one that came with the sundae, you might have seen that in the video, was this pin. And this is a limited edition of 300, I think. Or it doesn't say. I think it was 300 or 350, and this is just a random character from Sleeping Beauty, I believe, with a sundae. The next pin I got is a Haunted Mansion pin, which came from that Haunted Mansion shop. It's one of those Funko Pop pins, you can see it there. Mickey Loot recently gave me one of these. I will link that video above. And I found a second one, so I bought the second one. Again, these don't have Mickey backs, which is very weird. It's limited release, and it's of Victor Geist playing his organ. And I don't really have a lot of like Disney Christmas merch. I'm not huge into Disney Christmas merch, but I did buy one pin of Mickey dressed up as Santa, putting stuff into stockings, putting candy canes into stockings, because I was there for the Christmas season this year, so I thought that would be a nice way to commemorate that kind of separately from Festival of the Holidays and from Marius Knights. Then, I don't know if you know, I'm trying to collect pins that have the castles on them. So I found this one. It says Living My Best Life, and it has Disneyland's castle there on it. So I thought that would be a good one. It's glittery too, for my kind of Disneyland castle pin. This one was silver, which is $9.99. And then we're nearly to the end of the pins. I've got two more. One is an open edition pin from Batu. Oh, I'm telling you a lie, I have another bag with the limited release ones. Anyway, somewhere, so this is the last that is in this bag of pins, or the second last. And then, so it's got the Black Spire Outpost logo there with the falcon flying over it. And when you open it up, on the inside it says, can you see? Can I hold it properly maybe? It says Black Spire Outpost on this side. And then it's got like a picture of Black Spire Outpost in color on this side, so it kind of closes over, which I thought was cool. And then the next one is similar to that. It also closes over. It was pink, which I think is $14.99. But anyway, on the outside it's a Mickey head pin. If you guys know Noelle, she likes the Mickey head pins, and it's pin on pin on opening pin. So like Mickey is a pin on pin on top of the section that opens. It says it all started with a mouse, and then when you open it up, it has, oh, I can open it fully. 2 seconds there. It's got like Mickey Through the Ages on both sides of the bit that you open, and then it has Walt speaking to Mickey on in the very middle, and I thought that was very, very cute. With Walt speaking to Mickey. The way that they did it though, they kind of cut a little bit of Walt's face off, which isn't great, but it is nice to have a pin that has Walt on it too. So I picked this one up. This one is just open edition. You would think it's special edition, or limited edition, but it's not. It's just an open edition pin. Okay, I found the bag with the other ones, so we can stick them in now. The first one I got was a limited edition pin, and it's limited edition for the 55th anniversary of New Orleans Square. So in one of the upcoming videos, I'm going to talk a little bit about New Orleans Square, so you'll see that. And so just because I was talking about it in a video, I said I'd like to get a pin that commemorates the 55th anniversary of New Orleans Square. And it has Royal Street and Orleans sign on it, and it's got Tiana, and it says the 55th anniversary of New Orleans Square. and it is a limited edition of 2000. So I found this one at Pin Traders outside the park on my very last day, and yeah, I decided I really wanted to get it to remember that event. And the next one is also a limited edition one. It's a limited edition one from Galaxy's Edge. It has the Rebel logo on it, and it says resist, and then it's a kind of a slidery type pin. When you pull it this way, it's got Rey, and so you see Rey comes out, and then if you go the other way, it's got Chewbacca. And so it's a Chewbacca and Rey limited edition pin from Galaxy's Edge. And this one is a limited edition of 3000. So 3000 of those ones. And the last of the pins that I got is one of the Artfully Evil collection, and it is Prince John or King John. That looks like a P, so it's probably saying he's Prince John. So here in Limerick we've got a castle called King John's Castle, which is actually his castle, or the real King John who Disney based him after. So I wanted to get that when I saw it. They also had the Artfully Evil of Shere Khan, Jafar and Ursula that I saw various places around the parks, but this was the one that I wanted out of that set. This is also a limited edition of 3000, and the Marius Knights one is only limited release. It's not limited edition, which I thought was quite strange. Okay, so next I want to show you the 2 items we got free at Marius Knights. So the first you'll see in the Marius Knights video. I don't know how many videos I've linked to this video already, but when it's up, I will link it above. Oh no, that came out yesterday, I think. Yeah, so I will link that above, and you'll be able to watch that. So you will see this item, which is one of the light up necklaces. I was wearing that in that video and used it to light my face sometimes. So it has 3 modes. It's got this type of flashing, it has this quicker all on all off flashing, and then just on the whole time. And then at the very bottom of it, it's got like a Marius Knights paper medallion thing, and then some information on the back. So we all got one of those on the way into the park, which was cool, and free photo pass. And then we got this set of postcards which has the different art from around Marius Knights that artists did. So there was 6 parties at Marius Knights, so there should be 6 postcards here. So the first one there is the Frozen one from Fantasyland, and has Anna and Elsa and Olaf, and it has a Marius Knights logo in this corner. So here's the first one. The second one is from Frontierland, and it was the party hosted by Miguel from Coco. And so here's that art piece. I have a photo pass photo in front of that one. So it's nice to have the ones that I didn't manage to find as well as the ones that I did manage to find. And then the next one is from New Orleans Square, and it is the Tiana one. So we've got Tiana Naveen. He's Louis, isn't he? Not Louis. And then I can't remember her name. Yeah, no, it's gone. Totally gone. I do know it. Somebody will remind me in the comments, I'm sure. But I can't remember right now what her name is. And they're there putting up their Christmas tree. So I have a picture from PhotoPass with me putting one of those ornaments on, or looking like I was putting one of those ornaments on. Now this next one was in Tomorrowland at Buzz's party, and I didn't find it, but I know that the artist for this one is Jared Mariuama, who you guys might know. He did the Hipster Mickey, and he did the Symphony of Cute, and he did the Walk in the Park merchandise. So he's got a lot of art that I like, and you can tell it's very his style, with a kind of all over print version of it as opposed to like a photo almost, that the other ones we've seen so far have been. and it's all the aliens from Toy Story and a Buzz stocking, or a couple of Buzz stockings, so very nice. And I saw this one and I took a selfie with it, but I wasn't on time to get a photo pass. This is the one from Lilo and Stitch's party, and you've got Pleakley and Jumba, and they're building a snowman, and one is an elf and one is Santa, and you've also got Scrump there. And the last one is from Mickey's party on Main Street. Stitch was in Adventureland, by the way, I don't know if I said. And this one from Main Street. So you've got Victorian Mickey and Minnie and Daisy, and I'm assuming that's Donald, but it looks a bit more like Scrooge McDuck. And then a whole load of stuff as well. I think I might have a selfie with this one too, but I'm not 100% sure. But I did see it. It was up beside the fire station on Main Street, USA. So we got those 6 postcards for free too. Like I say, for free. I mean, the event cost like $160 for 4 hours in Disneyland, so free might not be the word, but they were included in the cost, I guess you could say. On Marius Knights then, I also got a frozen Flurry in Fantasyland, and it came with this glow cube, which was in the drink. It was set to blue at the time, but it flashes through colors, or it can be just red, it can be just green, it can be just blue, it can be kind of like, if you look into it, it's probably won't show up very well on camera, but it's like multicolored. It comes out of a kind of an orange. It can be pink, and it can be a brighter blue, and then like a paler pink color, and then it flashes between the colors too. So that was cool. That was in a drink, so that was kind of free with my drink. And then I do also have from Marius Knights a t-shirt, which I will show you later because I actually wore it on Marius Knights, so it's down being washed. But the other thing that I got on Marius Knights was this cup. If anybody knows, by the way, how you properly put these things on, like, can you let me know in the comments or send me a video of how you do it, because this can't be right. It just falls off all the time. But anyway, it's got Tinkerbell decorating a Christmas tree here. It's got Pluto and Chip and Dale are on the back of Goofy's skis. Oops, see what I mean? Goofy's skis. And then it's got like a Mickey Mouse hat wearing snowman, and then the opening, which I thought was cool, is a Mickey head. And so you can open it, fold that back, and that's where you drink from, which I thought that was kind of cool. And then obviously it comes with the like lanyard thing so that you can put it around your neck. I assume, I'm obviously, you know, when you're wearing it, it will kind of stay, but when you put it down, then this just falls right off. So somebody let me know, is there a better way to do that than what I'm doing? But that, I got that at Marius Knights too. Okay, so we'll go from Marius Knights and we'll come maybe to the Funko store and Funko Poppy type things. So I've got more pins to start off. So I did get some of the pop pins. This one I got in Disneyland, not in the Funko store, and it's of Gus from the Haunted Mansion. So these ones, if you don't know, they're like the size of a Funko Pop, and they can either be a pin or they've got like a little stand. I don't know if you can see Gus's, yeah, you can kind of see it there. Looks like he's holding a walking stick. That's a stand. So they did also have the other 2 hitchhiking ghosts, but I didn't buy all of them because they were $35 each, which is a bit much. But I did want to get one of them to have a Haunted Mansion one. And then the next one I got, which I got in the Funko store, is Baby Hercules. They also had this in the park. I don't know if in the park, I think they were $17 in the Funko store. I don't know if in the park they were more expensive, I didn't look, but I got Baby Hercules because you guys know Hercules is one of my faves and Haunted Mansion is one of my faves. And then the other one I got is not a Disney property, it is Albus Dumbledore, because Dumbledore is my favorite character from Harry Potter, and specifically this one is Richard Harris. So if you don't know Richard Harris, he played Dumbledore in the first 2 Harry Potter movies, and he's actually from Limerick, so we're from the same town in Ireland, which is kind of cool. So I like to have, Dumbledore is my favorite character in Harry Potter, and I like to specifically have Richard Harris Dumbledore merchandise if I can find it. And so when I saw this, I was like, I have to get this because it is the iteration of Dumbledore that I think is best. Then also while I was in the Funko store in Hollywood, I got this exclusive to the Funko store Hollywood. You can see that on the sticker there. Funko Hollywood exclusive Donald Duck Funko Pop. So I don't have actually any like, I don't have a lot of Donald Duck merchandise, and I didn't have a Donald Duck Funko Pop. I've got Mickey ones. I have Sorcerer Mickey, and I have the 65th anniversary of Disneyland Mickey Mouse one. And I have a small Mickey pint-sized one as well. So I wanted to get the Donald one because this was exclusive to the Funko store, so I thought that would be cool to have. Then the other thing I got in Funko in Hollywood was I made a wavy Funko Pop. So this is, you can only do this there to get these pop people like Funko Hollywood boxes, like with a sign outside. And so it is me. He is holding a coffee and a red velvet cupcake, and he's wearing a grey hoodie, which I'm not happy about the grey hoodie so much, but it was cool. Now, like, you guys have probably seen this one in the video before. Like, I have this one of me too, that somebody made custom for me, and it's in its own custom box. But I did kind of think it would be cool to have like the slightly more official one. I probably am going to put them beside each other. I have both of them there. I don't wear my glasses much anymore, so even though I probably should, I got one without my glasses. I was wearing my glasses a lot when I designed that one, so he has my glasses, and the new one kind of doesn't have my glasses. And then when I designed the old one, I would have worn more hoodies, and I wear less hoodies now, but there you go. So if we stick with toy-like items for a second, I bought Druig from the Eternals. So I saw the Eternals while I was over there, and then I found this. These were in the Disney parks, and Druig, of the characters who was in it, was probably my favorite, and so I picked up a figure of Druig. It looks really like Barry Keoghan. I think he's Keoghan. Anyway, whatever his name is, Barry looks very like him, I think. They did a good job, and a lot of toys these days don't do a good job of looking like the people they're supposed to be. Then for my new emos, I bought a laptop. So it's got like a Mickey head on this side, and it's a little laptop. And then I also got a Sunday sink. So I've had one of these in the Disney parks before. I had the sink for a long time, but eventually I sold it. And I just thought that would be cool for my new emos to have. I didn't buy them any clothes, just a laptop and a Sunday. Next we'll go to Galaxy's Edge. So I bought a Jedi holocron. I'll probably do a separate video on this because I love the holocrons. I think they're so cool.
This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen, with the dark shadow of the Empire rising to take their place.
So I thought that was cool. Now they forgot to give me the like thing for charging it. I mean, there's probably loads of those lying around, but you're supposed to get like a pouch to put it in, to store it in, and a little charger, which I never got. I don't know if they were out of them. You would think they wouldn't be out of them. How would they run out of them? But anyway, I didn't get one. I did also buy a green crystal to put inside it, and it's the one where you can ask Yoda questions and he kind of answers them, like a magic 8-ball. I think they call it the magic 8-ball Yoda crystal, and they go in there. And Yoda's crystal is obviously green, so it changes the color of the thing to green, but I'll show you that in a video because I'm excited to figure out what my lightsaber is just here. What the green, blue, and yellow crystal that I have for my lightsaber, what characters they are, because I don't know. And then staying in Galaxy's Edge, and you might have seen him on my Instagram, I bought or made and bought an R2 unit. So this is R2 W4V, so it looks kind of like Wave W4V. So it's R2 Wave. R2 Wave has a purple dome, purple doors, black legs. It's got purple siding that these fold into, They don't fold into in real life, you have to take them off, but if it was the movie they would fold into it. And it has a blue center leg, so I got blue and black here and here to match those. And then so he was like $100. Then I had to pay for this, and then I had to pay for the purple stuff, except for the dome with the purple doors. And then I also have a purple one of the two of these. So that was fun, all those expenses. And he obviously comes with a remote control to work him, so he can go backwards and forwards, he can go left and right. This spins his head, this makes him beep, yeah, this makes him beep, making his beepy sounds. And then that one makes the jetpacks kind of on his side work. I didn't get these in Galaxy's Edge, but we'll stick to Star Wars themed things. So I got a pair of socks with Baby Yoda on them. So you can see him there. He's very cute. And they're not the only socks I got. I did also buy Pain and Panic from Hercules. So I'll have one blue sock and one kind of tealy sock and one pink sock when I'm wearing these, which is kind of funny. But yeah, it's Pain and Panic from Hercules. And then I got from the Haunted Mansion shop in New Orleans Square, I got the Hitchhiking Ghost socks. So this one has Gus on it, and this one has Ezra on the front and Phineas on the back. And the back of Gus says, "A ghost will follow you home." So I got the Hitchhiking Ghosts on a pair of socks. So I guess we'll stick with the clothing now that we're kind of going through clothes. I bought one t-shirt. I didn't buy it in the Disney parks, I just got it in Target. And it is like planets that make up a Mickey head, and it glows in the dark. So I thought that was cool. I didn't really... It's not that I didn't find shirts that I liked. There was a lovely Haunted Mansion one that was kind of black and white marble with the Hitchhiking Ghosts on it that I would have really liked, but it was also $36.99. And I got one from Marius Knights, which I'll show you, it's downstairs. So here is the Marius Knights. It's kind of like a sweater, it's like a long sleeve tee, but it's a bit thicker than a t-shirt. You'll see me wearing it in the Marius Knights video, which should have been out yesterday if I got around to editing it. So you'll see it has Disney Marius Knights, a hidden Mickey bauble, and then the hosts of the 6 parties are around the castle, and a little Christmas tree. The Christmas tree is way bigger, as you've seen from videos. But Stitch hosted in Adventureland, Tiana in New Orleans Square, Miguel in Frontierland, Elsa in Fantasyland, Buzz in Tomorrowland, and Mickey and Minnie on Main Street, USA. It's red. I don't usually wear red, but that was the only colour option, and I wanted to have something Christmassy to wear on Marius Knights. You'll see at the start of the video, and in the picture I took at the castle, I was wearing just a grey Disneyland jumper, so this was better for Marius Knights, and also says 2021. So yeah, it was cool that I was able to be at that, and nice to have something to commemorate it. Then you guys have seen this one because I actually wore it in a video. This is the Spirit jersey that I got in Citadel Outlets, and so it's got Mickey on this side, and he is, I don't know how you say that, is it embossed on? And then loads of different Mickey patterns, and it says Los Angeles on the back. So that's cool. I love my LA, as you know, my LA. And then I also bought, now this is a size small, so it doesn't fit me just yet, but as you guys know, Spirit jerseys are that little bit oversized, so it fits, like I can put it on, but it looks a little bit tight. But I wanted to kind of replace my green one that you've seen me wear videos on, but they don't sell that style anymore. So I found this one, but they only had it in small and then extra large, I think, everywhere. I tried everywhere for it. So it's got the Disneyland D in white with the established 1955, and then the Disneyland Resort is also in white on the back, and it's kind of a green, kind of almost tie-dye type look, green with white patches. So this one doesn't fit yet, but it will fit soon, I think. I lose a little bit more weight. I also, while I was in the States, I lost 4 pounds, so like 2 kilos, which I'm very surprised by. I definitely, when you see the amount of treats I ate through these videos, if you were to like total them all up over like, I was there for 9 days, you'd be like, okay, how did you lose any weight? But I managed. There was a lot of walking. The next Spirit jersey I got is in a size medium, and it's this one. It's a blue one. I think it's the Wishes Come True blue. Yeah, some of the money went to the Make-A-Wish Foundation for, and it's got, I don't know, yeah, you can kind of see them there. It's kind of sparkly like a Starry Night, and then the Disneyland D and Established 55 is in silver, and it's in silver on the back too. And this one is kind of like, I've had a Mickey Mouse one you've probably seen me wear. It's blue as well. It was from the same Wishes Come True blue like collection, and obviously I have that in a size that is now way too big for me, so I replaced it with that one. And then the last Spirit jersey from Disneyland I got, and I will show you another one. I got one from one other place, is this kind of jackety one, which I thought was nice. So it's kind of got grey and black and kind of cream colors on it. It's full zip, and then Disneyland is in that kind of cream color on the back of it. This one was a bit more expensive. It's also a medium, by the way. This one was a bit more expensive. Yeah, this one was $100, so slightly more expensive than the other Spirit jerseys, but it's nice and it fits nicely. So from Galaxy's Edge, I also bought this Batu Magnet. So it's just like a picture of Batu, or of Black Spire Outpost on Batu, I guess, really. And I did get one of the Spira gift cards from Black Spire Outpost. So this is like a Disney gift card. You put $100 on it, it costs $5, and then when you're done with it, you kind of have a souvenir coin from Black Spire Outpost, which is kind of cool. So this is what it looks like. So that's like what the money on Black Spire Outpost is supposed to look like, is this. So I thought that was cool, and then I won't show you the back of it maybe. So that's kind of cool. I hope you can see it. Yeah, you can see the Black Spire Outpost logo on it, and it says BSO, and then it says Spira in Arbesh there at the top. So I got that so that I can keep it, and I probably will bring it back next year and load more money onto it, because that was a nice easy way to pay for things while I was in Disney. So I bought this To All Who Come to This Happy Place magnet, just on wood. It was red, so I think that was $9.99. So yeah, it's just the start of Walt's speech from opening day. Then in another drink I got as part of Festival of the Holidays, it had this jingle cube in it. And again, it changes color the same way as the ice cube does. They didn't put this one in the drink, it was just in a little bag and given to me, which was great. So one of you lovely subscribers sent me a little bit of money to pick myself up some lunch, and I used that to get myself a treat, but then I also wanted to get something that would be more permanent. So Kerryann, you bought this wishable. Wishables have gone up to $14.99, by the way, guys. These used to be $9.99, and that was great. Now they're $14.99, but it was Sorcerer Mickey, so I had to get it. I love Sorcerer Mickey, as you guys know, and picked up this wishable of him from that money. Kerryann she has an ear shop, so I will link that below, and you can go check her out. She makes ears, and they are beautiful. I don't really wear ears, so they're not really for me, but they could be for you, so I will link her ear shop down below. So thank you for this. I'm really happy to have a Sorcerer Mickey wishable for my Sorcerer Mickey shelf, and there's plenty of space for him there to sit with the other Sorcerer Mickey stuff. Look at the size of the tag. Like, why Disney? Why does the tag need to be as big as the item? And then basically the last thing I think that I picked up in Disneyland is this 1,000 piece Disneyland puzzle. So it's the map. I've seen this loads of times, thought it was really cool. So you've got, it's not really a map, exactly, but you've got the castle, you've got Jungle Cruise. It's a whole lot of icons, and then they're in a Mickey head shape. And so you guys probably know I've been doing jigsaws through the pandemic. So I picked myself up a jigsaw, 1,000 piece jigsaw with a whole load of Disneyland icons and Disney's California Adventure icons on it as well. So that's pretty cool, and I will have fun doing that for some length of time, depending on how difficult it is. Now, I was also on the Warner Brothers studio tour. And then in Warner Brothers, I bought what is potentially my favorite of my Spirit jerseys. I love the blue. It's kind of the same blue as the sparkly Wishes Come True blue Disneyland one. But it doesn't have all the sparkles on it. Warner Brothers established 1923, and then on the back, in very big letters, as you can see, like practically going the whole way down the sleeve, it says Warner Bros. Studios in white. So I quite like this one. I've worn this already. It's just back from the wash, which is why it wasn't in the other, why I didn't film it, you know, the other way. You've seen a Spirit jersey from that. They also gave me this cookbook. This was free, and it's basically, I haven't really looked through it yet, but it's from their studio. You know, when you're like, so when actors are working at Warner Brothers or crew members are working at Warner Brothers, the catering company that Warner Brothers has, or the catering arm of Warner Brothers, makes food obviously for those actors and those crew members, and this is the cookbook for some of the food you could get if you've ever worked in Warner Brothers. Interesting, I guess. Maybe there's something nice in there. I can understand maybe why they were giving it away and not selling it. I don't know who would buy this. No offense, Warner Brothers, but it's interesting. And while I was in Warner Brothers, I bought a WB logo patch for my jean jacket that I have, and I also got myself this notebook. So it's got a cool WB logo on it, and then it's ruled pages on the inside. So I just thought that was very nice. I like notebooks. I don't usually write in notebooks all that much, but I do have a lot of notebooks because I like them, or journals, or whatever you might want to call that. And mostly in Warner Brothers, I bought stuff for other people. So there's a few stuff in those bags over there that were from Warner Brothers that I have already, and some stuff that I've already given to people. One of my friends picked me up from Warner Brothers so that I didn't have to get the bus back to Anaheim, and gave me a lift back down, which was very nice. So I got him a Warner Brothers keyring. And then I also got, so you could get like pictures in the studio tour. Wait, go this way. And so the Big Bang Theory set is finally available because they're no longer filming the Big Bang Theory, so you could go on it. So you'll see this in the video of that day anyway. I sat on the Big Bang Theory couch in Sheldon's spot and read a comic book. And then I also knocked on Penny's door. And again, you will see that in the video because they actually allow you to film at Warner Brothers now, which they never used to do before. But I wanted to get a couple of the slightly more professional pictures too, to have them. So I got one more thing from Warner Brothers, which is beautifully wrapped in this blue paper with silver ribbon, like as if it was a present to me, not that I bought it. So just give me a second. So this, what's in that box, is a Warner Brothers snow globe, and it's got kind of gold glitter. And then you can see also the Warner Brothers lot is on the inside, with the water tower very prominent. And then it also has the Hollywood sign there in front of it. So I thought that was cool. I like snow globes. The only other one I have at the minute is from a Magic at Your Door box, which I will link above, if I'm able to still link videos. And so I decided I'd get this one and have a second snow globe, and this one of Warner Brothers, and then one of Disney. So that's cool. So there it goes. And then the very last thing I got is currently kind of put away. So I'll take it out and I'll take a picture of it. I won't go and get it and show it to you right now. But I'll put a picture of it in now. And so that is my California haul for 2021. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff, and also there's more stuff because I bought stuff for other people as well. And yeah, so there's a lot of things that I got while I was in California. I hope you liked this video. Please let me know in the comments below what your favorite item was. Do like the video if you liked it. Subscribe to keep the tide coming in. Click that notification bell so you will know the next time I post. And thank you so much for surfing on a channel that's just wavy enough for surfing today. I hope you guys have a great day and take care.